Good afternoon Twitch and hello YouTube. My name is Pickle and welcome back to a brand new live stream, episode 39 of our 1.0 series. I hope that everyone's doing good today. Today is quite an exciting day because hopefully we'll be able to make some turbo fuel today. I'm actually going to split this stream into two parts. We're going to be live for about maybe 2.5 3 hours if we so can. That is the wish at least. The first half of today's live stream is going to be me touring a previous save that I've done because I have to get footage for a video and I think it'd be kind of fun to do on stream as well. And the second half of the stream will be me turning our fuel and our compact coal into our turbo fuel, which should be very exciting. Welcome Vinod, first one here today. Welcome Theory YT, good to have you here as well. Welcome Cody, hope that you're doing good. Your favourite pickle, thank you. Thank you very, very much. That means a lot, thank you. Let's go with that. There we go. Welcome Hanon Cairo, hope that you're doing good. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome JF. You're not too late though, the stream literally just started like a minute ago, so don't worry, you are on time. And even if you were late, it's okay, it doesn't really matter. But I hope that everyone's doing good today, and thank you for all the support on yesterday's video. I'm glad that a few of you guys did end up enjoying that. My background keep changing, does it? Wait, my background has changed? How? I'm gonna go back to my webcam screen. It shouldn't have. It's the exact same background, isn't it? The only thing that I sometimes change is that. Because when I stream COD, I do this. Wow, Black Ops 6, and now it's like back to Satisfactory. That's the only thing that changes though, I think. Anyway, so the reason why I very quickly loaded into our creative world, we're not doing any sort of like calculations today, don't worry. But essentially, I'm making a video talking about logistics flaws and the reason why I stopped using them. And the main reason as to why I stopped using them isn't because they're bad, but it's because I overdid it in my last saves. I do actually need to change that to 1 meter foundations. It isn't because they're bad, I just overused them. That's simple. What did I just place down there? Oh, that's a boombox. How do I pick you up? How do I... There we go, okay. Ignore that. This is what we have to try and do here. This should only take like a minute to try and do. Have to do this. Come out by about that much, that's good. Come back down here by about 5. Like so. Then what we're going to do is come back down over here. Oh, by the way, in case you are brand new to the series, I have got like a survival series. This is not it. This is not it. Don't worry. this is just my creative world where I test out a bunch of weird things, do a bit of maths, all that sort of stuff. But my actual series is on a regular survival world, so don't be too concerned if it is your first time here, and welcome if it is your first time here as well. I'm just very quickly going to show what a logistics floor looks like, so I can explain it in a video. That's essentially why I'm doing this. Just place down some constructors on top, and that should be it. And of course, get rid of that. And then get rid of this. Okay. And get rid of that whilst we're here. Okay, fantastic. The next thing that we're then going to try and do is go to... probably just some constructors, make it nice and simple. Then do... I'm actually going to come out by one more. And there's a reason. Actually, do I want to? Right now it's 4 by 5, I think that is. Yeah, so I actually do want to come out by one more. Okay. I love your recipe deep dives. Thank you very much, Valdich. Thank you very much. I've still got a few more left to go. Well, actually, quite a lot more. I was thinking about doing one for status, but the issue with status is that they're rather simple to do, and there's only 2 recipes for them, isn't there? Yeah, there's the wire, and then there's the quick wire. I could go in depth of, like, you know, talking about different wire recipes, but I feel like I've done that quite a lot already. Same with quick wire as well. There's technically 2 different ways you can make quick wire, but both of them involve caterium, and one involves copper. So obviously, if you use the copper one, you use less caterium, but then you use more copper. So I feel like this won't be as important to try and do. But then there's some other ones. Have they talked about steel beams and steel pipes? I feel like I want to try and do a video where I talk about both steel pipes and steel beams. Would you guys like to see that? Because I have briefly talked about both of these in my encased industrial beam video, but I haven't made a dedicated video talking about them. So I might do that. Maybe. There was a big problem with you where you couldn't place a foundation for like 2 days. You checked your mod manager, then you realized there was a problem with a mod. Yeah, that's the thing with mods, isn't it? When a mod breaks, it breaks. And it's not fun. It is not fun. We do 1, 2, 3. Okay, fantastic. Then what I want to try and do next is essentially this. This is going to look quite untidy, and that's the whole point. It's not supposed to look neat, this part. So we do 1, 2... In fact, we can probably do this. I'll do 1, 2, 3. Like so. Then what we can do is do this. Oh. Darn it. That is super cursed, by the way. A smelter... Wait, no. A constructor going into a smelter. That... Ooh. There it is. I did not like that. Okay, we do 1, 2, 3, and hopefully this... Yeah, this would definitely fit. Yeah, definitely. Amazing. So that's going to end up doing that. Then we have to do this. Fantastic. So in case you guys don't know what we're doing, essentially we're trying to, I'm making a video talking about logistics floors. So this is going to be the example without the logistics floor, and then I'll do one with a logistics floor. Just to try and show the difference, essentially. You guys are going to come down here. That's not... Let's try and get it lined up. Even though it doesn't have to look neat, I'd rather have this just lined. Simple thing to do, and it makes me feel a lot better. There we go. Okay, let's turn off the audio for now, just so I can record this segment for the video. Then I have to get the, Oh, how high should the logistics floor be? It doesn't really matter. In theory, your logistics floor can be, like that. As long as you can fit a conveyor belt in here, technically it's okay. Except I wouldn't recommend making it this low, because if you try and do this, for example, where we get the conveyor lifts, and then you go down. Actually, will this fit? No, it doesn't actually fit. So then it has to go down, then back up again if you make it that low. So preferably you want to try and get your logistics floor about 4 meters below your previous floor up there, at like a minimum. But it's really up to you. Just don't make it any lower than this, because then you also want to try and have some like area to move around with as well. Like if I was to place this down right here, I can't get over it. I have to just like slide underneath everything. But if this is how deep my logistics floor actually goes, I can then stack conveyor belts on top of each other. I can then have plenty of room to jump and slide around. So I do definitely recommend making your logistics floor at least 4 meters in height. Again, that's completely up to you, that. Microphone's not working. Oh. Oh. Is it better now? I don't know why my mic keeps on muting, but let me know if it's better now in the chat. Do you change rooms? No. It's the exact same room I've been in for like the last 4 years. Exact same room. Let's get my display capture, put it there. There we go. I should probably connect these up, shouldn't I? There we go. Oh, your mic works and still works? Oh, okay. I don't know what they're on about then. That's weird. So this is an example of me not using a logistics floor. As we can see, our conveyor belts go straight from our smelters to our constructors. And unfortunately, our power connections are rather exposed. You can see these massive power poles, which some people do quite like, and there's nothing really wrong with them necessarily. But we can try and make this look a bit neater. And we can do that using this floor right here. This will be our logistics floor. And let me show you what that's going to look like. There we go. Add this back. Hello, it's me again. Oh, I didn't even bloody record that. Oh, you're taking the piss. Welcome, Mocha. I'm glad that you liked it, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, I enjoyed making that video as well. It was good fun. Oh, didn't even... Oh, and I took a screenshot. Oh, today is going to go swimmingly, isn't it? Aye. Okay, we're definitely recording now. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. So this is an example of... No. Wait, is that even... Wait, what? Is that bent? Something about that just looks... I don't know. I think it's fine. Yeah, okay. So this is an example of us not using a logistics floor. As you can see, we've got a lot of conveyor belts currently on this layer, not to mention that all of our power is currently being exposed. We've got a lot of these... Nice, as my game lags. We've got a lot of power poles up on the surface, which is fine, it doesn't look too bad, but there is a way that we can try and make this look a little bit neater, and we can do that using this. This is called a logistics floor, but what does it look like when it's finished? Let's find out. Enough. Hello, it's me. Options, no. Options. Audio, there we go. So very quickly, let's delete you guys, then get rid of you, and get rid of that as well. Fantastic. It was like all the audio is coming through just like one side of my headset. That's so weird. It happens quite a lot though, I've noticed. I think it's to do with my mic though. The graphical optical illusion, yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's like whenever you see a Mark 6 belt going into something, sometimes it looks like it's going the opposite way. That's just, again, the optical illusion. So the way that we're going to do this is... like that, I suppose, right? Okay. I think then what I'll do over here is this. 1, 2. That should be good enough. No, it has to go 1 higher. Okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. 1 higher than that. So here then. Yes. And the reason as to why I'm doing like this is because I want to try and demonstrate that you can try and fit multiple different levels of conveyor belts on this floor. Like so. Next we can try and do the power here as well. And one of my favorite things about logistics floors, as I'll probably mention in the video itself, is the fact that you can just hide the power underneath her. It looks so good. Especially when you do it right, at least. Do that there. And the final one is this one. You hit 5k. Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much for that, chat. Yeah, we hit 5k. I think it was 2 days ago now. Yeah, thank you so much for that. That was incredible to see. It really was. Oh, there we go. Now I'm going to do this very quickly. For this one, I'll just do this. Nice and simple stuff. So we'll record this segment and then we'll go do some turbo fuel stuff in our survival series. No, audio. Sometimes when I press the escape button, it just doesn't work, and I don't know why. So weird. Is it like a cooldown for it, maybe? That's the only thing I can possibly think of. See, now I'm pressing it. I'm literally spamming. Oh. Maybe if I do it too quick, it doesn't... Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, fair enough. Okay, no, just there I pressed it again and didn't... Okay, so it's definitely something wrong with the game then. There we go. Display capture. Bam, here we go. No. And here is an example of our logistics floor. As you can see from this level, everything looks so much neater. We've got our conveyor lifts going up and down from our logistics level. Where we can see, what I've done over here is just very quickly demonstrated that you can have multiple different conveyor belts overlapping each other, and it can still look relatively neat. But what you could do if you really wanted to, is have your conveyor belts attached to the ceiling. This gives you plenty of room to walk around down here. It also gives you multiple different levels to place your conveyor belts down. And let's very quickly also talk about our power. Look at how much nicer our power looks down here compared to up here, now that we don't have any more conveyor poles. This is a logistics floor, and they are amazing. There we go, simple. Display capture. Hello, it's me. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. Let's get the audio back and let's go do some turbo fuel stuff. I just very quickly had to record that there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nice. Restart the stream. Why is that? I'm not doing a Discord, no. Again, the reason why I'm not making a Discord is because I don't use Discord. There's no point in me making a group and then me not being active in that group. But then what's the point? I mean, what I could do is like post notifications saying that I've gone live or I've uploaded a video. But then that's just extra Discord spam that you don't really need. I forgot I can't fly in this world. So what was I working on? We finished this part. And the whole point of this is to get our plastic from over there into this drone port, into this area here, which will then make our empty canisters. And I believe we're actually going to be having too many canisters being made. So we're going to have some sort of awesome sink. Or I could have a storage container then an awesome sink, Because at least that way I'm making canisters and that I can then use that for something else. I feel like that's going to be relatively important. So you continue all the way down over here. All the power's turned on, everything's connected. What I then want to try and do over here logistically is add in our conveyor lift right about there. Lovely. Can't hear me properly, it keeps cutting out. Let me try and watch my own stream to see if it's actually doing that. Because it's never happened before, so I'll be surprised if it is. Can't even find my own video, there it is.
This rug needs a bit of love.
It's an ad. Can't hear me properly, it keeps cutting out. I can hear myself completely fine. Stream to see if it's actually doing that. No, it's completely fine. It must be from your end then. And welcome Lars, hope that you're doing good. Welcome to the stream. Every word? Yeah, it seems fine, at least. So, empty canisters come down over here. And then we have to try and find a place for our awesome sink. It can't be along here, because this is where you lot are going to be. Can it be here? Maybe. Because where's our turbo fuel actually going to try and go? Because we need quite a lot, don't we, through our turbo fuel? Is it like 20 refineries? I think so. I'm actually going to try and find the exact amount. Let me just get up my calculations very quickly. Today, there we go. So, roughly 1,600 fuel. Okay. We're going to need 70? 70? There's no way we need 70 refineries. I'm sorry. $1,575 divided by 18.75. No, wait, no. Divided by 22.5. Okay, right. So okay. So I've got to try and fit 70 refineries in this area. Right. How wide is this? I believe it's 14 wide, isn't it? This part. It is 14 wide, which means we can probably fit in like 10 refineries here. Let's just test that out very quickly. Here. This blueprint thing's gonna have to go just for now. The blueprint designer, thank you. I think what I might even do is place our refineries like from this angle, from west to east rather than from north to south. But this way we can fit longer rows. I feel like it might be a bit easier. That's a challenge? Yeah, Jason, it's gonna be an interesting challenge. Hope that you're doing good today, by the way. Welcome to the stream. I do like a good challenge in this game. The only problem is, I know for a fact that all it takes is one challenge for me just to get overwhelmed with this game. Sometimes I can do 100 challenges completely fine, then out of nowhere it's like, nope. Welcome Cody at 50, hope that you're doing well. How much turbo fuel are we making? In total it's only going to be around 1,300 turbo fuel. I don't know why it says per minute. I mean, no, I suppose that is correct actually, yeah. So it's 1,300 turbo fuel, which will then make 43,000 megawatts, and then the rest of our fuel will then just create regular power. Except this isn't entirely accurate, because we are using about 1,200 to package it. We'll then be using that package fuel for our drones. So it's not going to be this much, but it's still going to be like a good amount of power that we should be able to make. If only I had some more compact coal and some sulfur, no, compact coal, to be fair, then we could have made more of this. But bear in mind, this is just my starter turbo fuel factory. My main one's actually going to be up here, where I'll then have way more sulfur and way more coal, which means I should be able to make a lot more turbo fuel, thus meaning I can then make more rocket fuel as well. So that's the whole reason for that. Are you just starting turbo fuel at the moment? Oh, nice. Well, good luck for your factory. So far, mine's taken me about 3 weeks to do. And we haven't really made that much progress. It's essentially everything from, you can't even see it, but behind that yellow building, there's a train station there. All of this area, including everything back over there. That, and there's one part in the blue crater lakes that we did as well. So we've... I suppose we have built quite a lot. Okay, wrong one. Where is it? Refineries. There we go. No. Damn it, man. So I can technically fit you in there, but then you'll be going over the edge there a little bit, so I'd rather not do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, do I have to do this every single time? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 4 refineries fits into 5 foundations. That'll make the maths a bit easier to try and do. So 22. If we just say 20 there for a second, that means we can place down 16 refineries in this row. Come back here by about 4. Okay. We can fit 16 in there. Meaning that we're going to need about, technically in theory, 5 rows of this. Which will actually work. And the rest of this can then be our generators. Because in total we are going to need about 400 fuel generators for this project. So I think we'll do that then. Yep. Then for this part, I can in theory get rid of this and continue that. Because the only thing I was going to add in here was more of our constructors, but we managed to squish it down into quite a small area. But I don't need to do that anymore. You're making 800 per minute turbo fuel, then using that for rocket fuel. Yeah. 320 power plants. Yeah, rocket fuel is fantastic. I did make a video relatively recently talking about ionized fuel and if it's like worth it, if you should go with it. I still... I don't think it is. Unless they make it like significantly better in update 1.1, then I just don't see a point in going with it. Other than for jetpacks, I think it's rather good for jetpacks. I did mention that in the pinned message of that video, but I don't think a lot of people saw that, which is a shame. I should have probably mentioned it in the video though as well, to be fair. I didn't really think about it until I've already finished making the video though, because I was mostly just talking about like power consumption, rather than what else it can be used for. Okay, let's focus on you guys now though. So I have to make 14 of you. That could be a bit of a struggle. But we could get it to fit in there. I think it's 14, right? Because, yeah, you deal with 40 fuel per minute. Okay. And we've got 1,200 coming in, I believe. So I need... Oh, autosave. Oh. I need 30 of you. Really? Damn. Okay. It's 1,200. Okay. And 60 times by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. So in theory, right? We've got enough stuff here to make 1,200 canisters. And we've got enough fuel to obviously have 1,200 fuel per minute. Which means we can make 1,200 packaged fuel per minute. The only problem is that we only, at peak efficiency, are making 566 plastic. Which is about... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. It's a bit less. So technically what I want to try and do is... It's like if I was to make 1,200 packaged fuel per minute, eventually we're going to run out of plastic. No matter how much I've got in reserves, we are going to run out. Because we're making 68... Pause. Correct. 68 less per minute than what we should be making. Which again is fine. You can't imagine you need more power. Oh yeah, you should be fine with power. Yeah. This would kill your brain. It is. It's definitely brain killing. But it's also a good laugh as well. Sometimes. Okay, so in theory, I actually have to try and make... No, I can do that. Yeah. That's actually fine. I'm still going to need about 39, so I might as well make 40, then underclock a couple of them, just so it's nice and neat. And how many can I fit in here? Maybe 15? So then we are actually going to need this second row. Okay. That's fine. Is that how far back we have to try and go? No, one less. Really? There's no way I can fit that all in there. Oh no, actually I do, damn. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll definitely make that into a blueprint. And the reason why I make things like that into a blueprint rather than just placing it down manually is because of the way that I connect my power. And I just showed you guys that with our logistics floor example that I did before I started this gameplay. I could place down my power poles here and it'll look fine. But if I place it underneath here, it'll look so much better visually from up there. So that's the main reason as to why I do that. Regardless, let's try and get in this second row over here. We'll place down our blueprint, then create this thing. I believe you guys take up, yeah, 1 foundation each. So in total, have we got 15 foundations here? Fantastic if we do. 14. Okay, I think I might overclock a couple of these. And the reason as to why I say that is because 14 times by 2 is 28. Which is 1,120 per minute. We need to reach a target of 1,132, was it, per minute? But if I overclock a couple of them, what I can then do is leave 1 foundation here at the end, which can be where our containers come up from. And I think I actually do want to try and do that. Okay. Okay. Blueprint designer, it's your time to shine. Don't mess it up. No pressure. Rotate this thing around. Surface is too uneven. Well, if I press the H button, it's no longer uneven. I love the good old nudge. Fantastic. So we have to come out by, I think it's 2, isn't it? 1, 2. I'm wondering, can I do this? If I was to come out by 5 here, what I could actually try and do is do this row and this row at the exact same time. That would definitely work. Okay, let's try this out. If this works, that would be huge in regards of time saving. Okay. How high are you going to come up? 5. that'll be 1. Fantastic. So you're going to do that, and leave that 1 gap there, and continue you to around here. Then what we'll do is we'll then select that and plop you down here. Amazing. Okay. Get rid of this and that. Very quickly, I do want to make sure this is the I fell down. Okay. My fault for leaving a gap there. I'll be deleting that in just a second. Just want to try and make sure it's the right height and everything. The worst thing you can do is design everything, then realize you've messed up at the most basic thing. Then you have to start all over again, which is kind of sucky. What's the time over there? As of right now, it's 12:30 in the afternoon, so it's still quite early on in the day. You've only just moved to liquid biofuel for your jetpacks. So much better. Oh yeah, it's fantastic. A packaged liquid biofuel is just incredible because it lasts for so long. And I generally think if it wasn't for the jetpack, liquid biofuel would not be worth it for anything because you have to manually go and collect the biofuel and the leaves and the wood. So the jetpacks actually make it worth it. 378 time crystals automated and 706 dark matter crystals. Damn. That's a lot. Is that what you have to make, or is that what you're making? Because that is... yeah. I would have a breakdown if I had to do that. Of course it overlaps a little bit, that's completely fine, I don't really mind about that. Okay, fantastic. So this is the right layout. Wait a minute. There's no way that's going to fit. There is absolutely no chance that's going to fit. Although I think I know that. No, that's the whole point, isn't it? Then that will then go down. Okay. Right. Let's see if this is going to work. I'll be generally surprised if it does, but... let's see. So you're going to be here. Is that correct? Or is it one more? It's one more. Bruh. So you should be able to just about walk in between these two areas there. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't work. Wow. That's annoying. I suppose... wait. If I was to redesign this slightly, we could still get this to work. And here's my idea, right? I'm going to go back into production. Back into the packager. Then I'm going to try and place this thing down here. I think that should be okay. I'll then place one more down there if I have to. Which means now you, yes. You can indeed now come down here. And you're going to carry our thing. Packaged fuel, yes. And then get rid of you just for now. Then what I could do is then get you. Bring you down to there. And then you'll be carrying our canisters. I can hopefully, very clearly have two splitters coming along here. Wait for the autosave, there we go. You're gonna have to be a merger, aren't you? Yep. And that will then continue along there. Fantastic. Okay. That's really good. And I need 14. So can I try and fit 7 here? I doubt I can do 7, right? There's only 5 I can do. Okay. I'll do 5. That's okay. And the final thing that I then have to try and fit into here, which I believe would actually fit in, if we go into our logistics, then do this. I don't know why, but I like the way that looks. I'm not going to do that though, because I would cry myself to sleep. There we go. The problem now is that this fuel is going up here. So we're going to have to add in some pumps, and I'm okay with doing that. How much are you doing? You're 40. So I can do 10 of you for one pipe. Okay. It's not bad. And essentially, this is going to be the design that we just have to copy and paste now. You. Place you in there. Select our pipe. And... no. Ew. There we go. Perfect. And now what I'm going to try and do is replicate this on that side. Save that as a blueprint. Then place down this blueprint 5 more times in here. That would then save me like a good 20 minutes of stuff. You can turn the creature's remains into biofuel. You can do that. But I try and use my creature remains into the DNA capsule things. Because then you can sync that for quite a lot of points, which is quite nice. I have to try and remember what I actually did here. Let's try not to forget instantly. So you're fine there. Move you over by 1. Is that? Oh, you're joking. Oh, you're joking. I didn't even move that straight. Oh. After all of that. But it's... our idea still works, though. It's okay. It's definitely compact, but I don't mind it being compact. As long as it functions like intended, then I'm completely fine with that. You go down there. You go down there. And select you lots and... no, where is it? Horizontal to vertical. Love that. And because we're dealing with packaged fuel here, we'll just change that to orange. I'll probably change you to carbon? Yeah. I like that. I feel like that's a bit too much. We'll just stick to that. Okay, great. And that side's of course fine as well. I now have to re-replicate this again on the other side. It's lucky that I checked that though, otherwise that would have been really annoying. That's always really good, I suppose. Yeah, that's fine. That should be good. You're gonna come straight down. Alright, we still got this down here. Okay, yeah, you kind of have to go, because you might just get in the way. Yeah, how's everyone enjoying Satisfactory so far? Is everyone still playing it? Are people taking breaks? Because I did a poll about that on my channel recently. It seems like there's a lot more people playing the game than I thought there was. You're a merger, you have to go over here. And you're the splitter, you have to go over here. That's fine. Same thing over here as well. Splitter is going to be for that one. And the merger is going to be over here. Oh dear. Brain lag on your half? It's okay. It's okay. I always get brain lags. So, in theory, again, in theory, that should now be okay. We just have to copy and paste this 5 different times in here now. I might as well hook these guys up, though. It's not straight anymore, is it, actually? Are you taking a little break? A little bit of a break? Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. That's what I've done. That's the reason why I'm not streaming every single day now. I feel like I just need that break. Okay, that looks decent. Change you to that. Okay. Fantastic. And do a bit of this. The final thing I'll then try and do, of course, in case you haven't realized, I haven't really decorated anything just yet, except for that building right there. And that's because I just want this place to be fully operational. When it's working, when it's producing power, I then don't mind going around and doing some like decorational touches. But until then, I don't really want to do that. I feel like that's just a massive waste of time as of right now. That's the exact same thing that I did with our coal power plant over there. I made sure that the actual build itself was functional, and then when I found out it was indeed functional, I then decorated it. Do that. There we go. Happy with that. Look at the pipes, it looks so weird. Oh dear. So we'll save this as... Is it packaged like that? An A in it. I knew it. It seemed wrong. There we go. Then change this to package it. The icon can be whatever really, it's fine. Like a mint. We can then actually keep that in. There's no reason to get rid of it. And come back over here and continue this going, I suppose, right? Yeah. Don't see why not. So is that all good? That saved us a good amount of time right there. Yeah. Holding back on the fuel power plant. Yeah, I think I probably put off quite a lot of people doing their fuel power plants because of how long this has taken us. I cannot wait to just start making factories in this game that don't involve liquids. I cannot wait. I'm dreaming of the day. I think I'll then be a lot more motivated to play the game again. It's just liquids in this game. I don't know why, but they just... they drive me over the edge sometimes. I've got one more left to do. The one thing I didn't do was the power. That's okay. So it'll only take a minute. If I was to place it right there, how would that look? Yeah, it looks the way it should do. That's fantastic. I always forget about power, and I don't know why. Then get this. They see you over here as well. I think I might have placed one of them in the wrong area, but that's okay. Fantastic. Then grab that, then plop these guys down here. Nice. Oof, the autosaves are getting longer now. Doesn't really feel like an autosave, it feels more like a game stutter, even though it is just an autosave, I think. I think the reason why it feels like a stutter is because it always happens after it already said that the game's saved. So you sort of get like two stutters rather than just one autosave. How do I get around that? Nice. We'll then connect you to there. And then bring you over like that. And do this. Fantastic. So now all of these are connected together. The final thing I'm then going to try and do is just this. And that right there has saved me a good amount of time. There we go. You haven't been here for the whole process. Are you packaging and unpackaging your fuel? Essentially, the reason as to why I'm packaging this fuel here is because I'm going to be using it for drones. So all of this then would just be sat somewhere in my factory until I get a bunch of drones activated. And then I'll send one of my drones from here to whatever part of the map I have to then fuel our other drones for other stuff. So essentially this would be like our drone fueling station, where we then get drones here that then fly around the map to fuel other drone ports. That's essentially what it's going to be. Then the rest of our fuel will then be used for our fuel generators. That's essentially what I'm doing here. Might sound confusing, but I promise it's nice and simple. And hopefully a bit later on we can then start to use our turbo fuel and a rocket fuel for our drones. That'll be the end goal. Okay, brilliant. There we go. So, I think that's everything done. To connect these guys here as well. No. Hello? My hotkey stopped working. Why have my hotkey stopped working? There we go. Oh. Oh, everything here bugged out. Okay, cool. So my entire logistics floor has now just been essentially broken. There's all these placed around the wrong way. I've got to redo all of this. Cool. Thank you. I know exactly what happened. Sometimes in this game it does this very stupid thing that I've never ever liked. Where when you place down multiple different blueprints, it flips the blueprint every single time. But because of the way that I built this blueprint, where everything looks symmetrical, like a blueprint's kind of supposed to look, I couldn't even notice the fact that it's been flipping all my blueprints around. So what it's now done is, quite literally, flipped every single blueprint I placed down. I hate that so much in the game. It's been in the game for, like, years now. I just absolutely hate... Well, so since the very first day of blueprints. Like, why do you flip blueprints? If I want a blueprint to be facing that direction, why are you then flipping it back around, then flipping it back around again, then flipping it back around after that? Oh, it's so stupid. Now I don't know how my thing even works again. So you're going to be merging. Okay. Yeah, it's so stupid. Like, get it out of the game. Absolutely not a single person wants a blueprint to be flipped every single time they try and play something down. Not one single player. So why is it in the game? Yeah, they stopped working. Like, sometimes, like, every single button on my keyboard stops working in this game eventually. The Q button, sometimes this just stops working. The E button sometimes stops working as well, which is really annoying. Just a regular conveyor splitter, I think, will be fine here. Can't think of, like, a single button that hasn't had a time where it just hasn't worked. Which is a bit of a shame, but you get used to it. I'm sure that will probably annoy quite a lot of people, but again, I just get used to these things. And in total, how much items per minute will you be transporting? Wait, what? Did I just... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 200 fuel per minute there, so that's okay. Add in this thing here. Same with you as well. Same thing there. Then what I'll do is I'll place these things here. I've got to do the exact same thing on that side. Yeah, that set us back like a good couple hours there. Couple hours, Jesus. Like a good 10 minutes. My brain just died right there. It's okay. So what we're going to have to do here is a splitter to go here. I think this is the correct direction. Yeah. Should be fine. One more. Perfect. And a merger right here. Welcome, Tarek. Hope that you're doing well. One more, I think. There we go. Is there a reason as to why the hotkey stopped working, or is it just like, it is what it is? Is it one of those things? So luckily this game isn't like a competitive game, right? But if you were playing something like World of Warcraft or League of Legends, and you're trying to do some sort of special attack, then your hotkeys just don't work, that's game changing. I wonder what it is. And the final thing we then have to try and do is this. Place that there, and place this here. Great. Okay, this is starting to look good now. Fantastic. And come down over here. Save this as packager 5x. And now we have to build this here. Get rid of all that down there as well. Get rid of this. Our mock design, which was actually wrong. Well, technically it wasn't wrong, it just wasn't right. It was able to fit, but yeah. How are we actually going to do this now? I'll keep that in there. Is this 5 wide? It is, yeah, it just looks massive there, I don't know why. Blueprints. We haven't got enough items. How have we not got enough? I've just built it. Oh, because I haven't actually got rid of it yet, that's fair. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 10. 1, 2, 3 of these? Yeah, 3 of these. Maximum 3 of these. I'm missing a lot of stuff, so let's go get that very quickly. Where do I even have all this stuff? First of all, you have to go now. Thank you for your service. I was only ever going to be temporary. Just try and get some package fuel there. Okay. Damn, that train's going fast. Iron plates. I have got this stuff somewhere. Is it here? No, it's not there. I've still got to try and figure out what I'm going to do with this. Try and make it look nice. I generally haven't got a clue. Oh, I'm not using... Oh, look at the... Where's my packaged liquid biofuel gone? Is it just gone? I thought I had tons left. I guess not. Oh well. Yeah, the difference between this and the liquid biofuel is actually like pretty big. Yeah, it's a pretty big change. I believe it's a bug. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Iron plates. Only got 6 in there, but it's better than nothing. What don't I need in here? I can definitely upload you. I don't know why I've got that. Maybe because of a drone. Upload you, why not? You up there as well. Rubber. Yep. Plastic. No, you're actually fine with plastic. You two can probably go, can't you? Yep. No, okay, fair enough. How about concrete? Concrete's fine. Cable. Yeah, we can do some cable up there as well. Motors. Tons of motors, damn. Let's get rid of all that. Actually, very quickly, let's just finish this. Then do that. Wait for that to go. Then plop this in here. So, iron plate. So let's very quickly look for some iron plates. Oh, well, there we go. That was quick, to be fair. Yep. Steel beams next. Have we got any steel beams? We've got 400 in there. And 400 is enough. Now we need some encased industrial beams. It's finding everything as of right now. Next we need cable. Although we should have enough. But cable, rubber, and steel beams. There's our rubber. There's our cable. And steel beam. Might as well take a bunch of this as well, actually. Only got 4 steel beams in there. That's not the most in the world, but it's better than 0. $800 in there. That's enough. Okay, fantastic. Final thing I then want to just double check for very quickly. Okay, I've got 2,671 alkali aluminium sheets in here somewhere. There's 200, fantastic. Where's the rest? Come on, it's going to be here somewhere. No, yes. I want to upload as much of this as I actually can. Fantastic. But yeah, thank you guys again, by the way, for all the support on the channel recently. It has been really, really cool to see. Like, we literally just hit 500 subs, like 3 days ago, maybe? And now we're already at almost 520. No. 5,200. Even my brain can't comprehend it. 5,200, which is just nuts. And again, the best part about it is I'm purely making content that I like. So the fact that other people enjoy it as well is just... I mean, what more can I ask for? Generally. That's the in points right there. Just double check. Yep. Okay, good. Although, actually, I want you to build you 2 back, don't I? Or at least 1 back. Okay. Right. Is that the correct angle? Difficult to tell from up here, so let's try and go down here. Hello? Please, please place down. Where has it gone? Hello? So you're telling me I can only place it down if I look from this angle? Are you joking me? It has to go back by 1 foundation. Is that 1 foundation back? It is. That's good. Welcome, Chris. You subscribed last night. Oh, thank you very much. You love the alternate recipe deep dives. Thank you very much. Yes, I've got a few more of them to come. I've got the turbo fueled one. Wait, not turbo fuel. Turbo motors. This is only 1 recipe out of the like 4 that I'm gonna do. Or probably 3, I don't know, maybe 4, I don't know. And as you can see, these ones take a lot more time to actually try and do. I do want to do one more, which is about steel beams and steel pipes, where I sort of like compare the two, like which one's best to stick with, or which is the best recipe for steel pipes. and for steel beams, and that would be like a 2-in-1. So rather than doing one video just for steel beams and one for just steel pipes, I'll combine them. And then I want to try and do one for the aluminium stuff, because I realized I haven't even talked about that on the channel. So when it creates things like heat sinks, you have to use aluminium alclad sheets. But how do you get to that? Is this the best recipe for it? Is there a better recipe? What if you don't want to use cord? Well, there's tons of things that you can do in there. So that would be a different video. Yeah, those videos won't be out for a while though, because as you can imagine, they take a long time to actually do, which is a bit of a shame. So I can then move you back by 1. Have I got enough room? I don't think I've even got enough room in here. 3 foundations in there. 10 plus 6, 16. Plus 10, that's 26. And I need 28 in total? Yeah, 28. So then 2 of them are going to be overclocked, that's fine. So I can have 1 foundation over here for my logistic stuff. Although, do I actually need that? I don't. I really don't. Okay, let's add this back then. Because of the way I've done this, I can actually try and like minimalize the room that I've used here. It's fantastic. Your motor production is so bad, you make more supercomputers than motors. Wow. I mean, maybe you're just making thousands of supercomputers. That could be it, right? Yeah, I'm sometimes like that as well. I've had series where I've been creating things like adaptive control units, like fully automating adaptive control units, before I properly automate iron plates. And then I've run out of iron plates and I've had to stop doing everything. It's very inconsistent what I do. But it's also kind of fun though, so it's... yeah. Everyone's different playstyle, I suppose. Okay, that's now fine. And then place down 1 more of these, and then we have to actually get rid of the very final row. Because it's going to overlap with some stuff. And this should all be able to connect, right? There's no reason why it shouldn't. There we go. Fantastic. Then connect these guys. Then get you and connect you to there. The amount of power this is going to end up consuming is painful. So yeah, you're the one that has to go. That's fine. Welcome Terminal VR, watching over on Twitch. Hope that you're doing well. Get rid of this, get rid of that. Same with these ones here as well. Great. So that's coming out. So this one's going to be for what? Inputs. That's out. No, that is inputs. So you can go. That's for the empty canisters. That can just end there. Then you're going to be for our actual packaged fuel. So you have to loop around a little bit. Like that. Then get rid of this. Get rid of all this here as well. Let's pop in and say hello. Oh, thank you very much. You were lazy and used your old rotor. Ah, fair enough. The autosave done. So are you connected? Oh no, you're not. Okay, I was gonna say. I can get rid of that. I can then get rid of this. Get rid of them two there as well. Bring you round to here. Ooh, we got a lot of pipes. Oh dear. Okay. Who placed down all these pipes here? I've got no idea. Just zoop that along to there. Continue placing these down here as well. The reason why I've got this here is because we have like a little drone port right above this. Which I promise makes sense. Why? I know why that's there. So this is all of our plastic coming out of here. And I believe... Is that where our plastic goes in? Where does our plastic... Brains... Oh, my days. Where does our plastic come into here? Already is. And what the hell is this? Oh, you're for the, fuel. Okay, that makes sense. Right, okay. And that's where our canisters come out. Right. Wait a minute. 1,200. There's 1,200 empty canisters coming out onto a Mark 5 conveyor belt. Mark 4 even. Okay, well that's just not going to work. I have to split this here somewhere. Here. And this would be quite an easy solution to our list of problems. But essentially all I've got to try and do is this. Get you and plop you down right there. Then select that and go here. Then get that. Come back down over to there. Oh, we are geniuses, chap. We are absolute geniuses. I've placed it... Oh. It's okay. There we go. Brilliant. We are just geniuses. That's the wrong height. You've... Ah! I'm okay. I'm not angry. That should be fine, right? There's no way that's not the right height. That's still too low. Okay, that's fine. Wait. There we go. You just go a bit higher than that. I know you can do it. Okay, that has to be fine now. Like, legally, that has to be okay. There we go, first try. 0 mistakes made, not even 1. And that's why you got into mega factories, yeah. I do like mega factories. I'll probably be doing quite a lot of them for this series. I've already got like 1 iron mega factory planned, and that's going to be either extremely fun or extremely not fun. Haven't yet decided what it's going to be. Where the hell did I place... Sure. Sure. There's a reason why I'm actually changing this here for just a second. I want to do this. So I'll then bring you down over here. Then have you facing this way as well. It's a bit easier that way, isn't it? And our canisters are going to come in from here, I think, right? So I have to hook these up from somewhere. Where is it? Here. Firstly, let's connect the power. Second of all, let's get a lag spike. Third of all, let's then hook these up together. Same on this side. Okay. Why are you all red? I've already connected you to a power grid, haven't I? No power. Did I not literally just connect you to a power grid, though? Yeah. So you're connected. You're connected to that. Am I missing something here? No, you guys are fine. But then you don't connect to this. Ow. Okay, now it should all be good. Yeah, I'm seeing... Okay, fantastic. So now everything here is actually connected. That's great. How much power does this all consume? Why... Oh, okay, wait, you can just go. 10. Ooh. So again, we're looking at like another 280 megawatts being consumed here. Which doesn't sound too bad, but that adds up eventually. Before you know it, you got thousands and thousands. I've probably been consuming like 15,000 megawatts in this factory. I'm also making like 90,000, so it adds up. Did you set up the recipe? For which one? It's nice for the end game, so you don't have to belt aluminium across the map. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm trying to get a lot of my fuels, like my packaged fuel done, so I can use drones to then transport resources across the map. I can use trains, but trains take ages to actually build all the infrastructure for it. I still will be using tons of trains, just not a stupid amount. I can do, it's just... It's a lot of work to use all those trains. Okay, I'll continue to the end of there. What I then have to try and do is grab this and bring you out to about there, I'd say. Yeah, that's fine. Here. Bring you to here. And again, this is our input, right? Yes, it should be. Have you going to there? Can you fit? Oh, actually, you can. I do love that thing. The straight conveyor belts. Oh, they're just fantastic, aren't they? They really are. We then have to travel to the end of this thing here again. We're then going to have these two combine in a way. Not in a way, they are going to combine. There. Like so. Are you? No, you're not. You're going to be two separate rows. Again, for the same reason that I gave earlier. Because we're making about 1,200 packaged fuel here. But I can't actually combine them into one conveyor belt. Unless I had a Mark 6, and we we do not have a Mark 6. That won't be happening for a while. Brilliant. I think this area is actually done. Let's try and get all the fuel hooked up. Or the liquids, at least. And then, yeah, that should be pretty good, actually. Actually, ooh, the one other thing I do actually have to try and do, actually, is to... try and get some of that packaged fuel over to our drone area. That's where a lot of it's actually going to go to begin with. So I suppose what I have to try and do is... split a couple of the conveyor belts, then merge them back together, and the overflow then continues into this drone port. I believe that's what I've got to try and do at least. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Can't do 14 divided by 3, but I can do 12 divided by 3, which is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And underneath here, what I then have to try and do is split this. 1, 2, 3. Yep, so that's 8 in total. And if we do 40 times by 8, that's 320, which is of course less than 400, so that's great. So you're actually going to continue over here, aren't you? In that case, let's build this back by a little bit. Can't do that one. I can do these. And the reason as to why I'm doing this is because we have to try and get our fuel into our system, obviously. That's kind of important. When you connect this one belt of superposition oscillators and AI limiters, or AI expansion servers, and ballistic warp devices will be automated at 10 per minute. At the end of your playthrough, it's bittersweet. Is that it, then? Would that be the end of your playthrough? Wow. You've done a lot of work, though, because every time you come into the chat, it's like you've built 1,000 new things. Must have been very, very busy. I would have struggled to stay motivated throughout all of that. So yeah, you three are going to be connecting over here. Okay. We can do that. I do that, right? Yeah. And you'll then come down to over here. 1, 2. You'll then come back around over there. Okay. Fantastic. I do the same thing here with you guys. Although that's not actually straight, so let's change that. Fantastic. You took a break because of the superposition oscillators. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely seem intense, is I think the right word for that. They definitely do seem rather intense. The way it's bending like that. There we go. Bit better. Great, so brilliance. Is it already in there? I'm gonna add pumps though, right? There's no way this is actually going to work without pumps. Can't do. It is. Really, I'm still gonna add a pump there anyway. I'm very surprised that's still able to work without a pump. I feel like better be safe than sorry, right? Only adding 3 pumps, which could potentially save this project, I might as well. Okay, next area. So we've done them 4 back over there. Look at all the power underneath here, by the way. Oh dear. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. Be 5 and 5. That makes more sense. Can I do this? No, I can't. Shame. The reason as to why I wanted to try and do that there is because it means that this pipe then has to go in this direction, which might be kind of an... Oh, I mean... It's not ideal, is it? I can just loop it around there, I suppose. It's not ideal. Let's do it. Just launching them. Ah, nice. Let's go. Okay, what I'm going to do is actually this. I'm going to bring you round to here. Is that lined up? Obviously not, because that would be weird. Here we go. be weird because it would just work out way too nicely. You know what? Yeah, screw it. Let me grab you there for a second. Yeah, apologies again in chat for not being able to stream daily. It's one of those things where I could stream every single day, right? But if I don't feel motivated to stream, and then it might come across like... Oh, I knew it was going to do that. It might come across almost as if I don't want to play the game. I suppose on one hand, when I have been making videos, let's say for like the last 2 hours, and then I have to stream, I might just want to take a bit of a break, and that's what I do. Also, bear in mind, this is my hobby, it's not really a job. It's a very fun hobby, don't get me wrong. But if I'm forcing myself to make videos, or forcing myself to stream or record or whatever, then am I having fun doing it? Probably not. Whereas, for example, today I woke up and I was like, yeah, I really want to play the game, so I'll stream today. So I'm trying not to force myself to stream or to record, but when I feel like it, I do. This way, whenever I do stream or record, I'm actually like looking forward to it. This way, it saves you from being burnt out as well. Because again, that's the last thing I want to happen, is me being burnt out playing this game. And we've still got a long way to go, bear in mind, so I'm trying to not get burnt out. You're not lined up, are you? It's definitely not straight. Yeah, I hope that's understandable. I'll then connect you to there. And do that a few more times. Yeah. Pumps all to do with heights. Not more than 10 meter elevation, so theoretically, it should be good without. Yeah, I should be, because the issue is, right, this is obviously less than 10 meters. However, the pumps or the pipes even are also going up. Is that lined up? It is, yeah. They're also sometimes going up here as well, and then they're also going from down here up to here. So in total, we're probably looking at like 15 meters in height. So that's the reason why I'm adding the pipes there. I feel like the heights might not be on our side there. That's the main reason for that. Rather be safe than sorry. Especially with these pipe Mark II things. Pump Mark II. We definitely fine now. Right there. Oh, it didn't even place down. A double click? I do, yeah, okay. Fair enough. Pop you down there. Great. Last one now. That is good. Where is it? There. I don't think this is lined up either. Let's make it lined up. Nice. So that's all being hyped now, which is amazing. The final thing we then have to try and do for this area, to make everything fully operational, is place down our drone right there. I'm then going to end up painting this drone orange, because it's delivering our fuel. Actually, no, it's not. It's delivering our plastic. Wait, no, is it? How are you doing? No, you're the plastic one. Don't I have to place down one for the drones, for the fuel as well? I think so. Because, yeah, you're getting the plastic from here to there. And I've got... Actually, in theory, I kind of don't anymore. What's this thing called? Plastic in. Okay. So... No power. Okay, let's actually connect up the power first. Let's try and make this look relatively nice. As much as that might be a bit of a struggle. I think what I'll do is I'll do this. And bring you to around about there. And just bring that straight down underneath the what are you doing? Underneath the floor. And get you to go to there. You to go there. You to come to here. You will then go up. And disconnect this. There we go. So that should now be powered on. I'll then select the wall, place that down there, and place that down there. Good enough, I'm happy with that. You've been surprised with the liquids. You think the pump elevation in the refinery is higher than the actual pipe? So it ends up with more head lift than you would expect. I think so. Because, like, as we saw here, our fuel was actually being added into our packages without us actually needing any sort of pump. But then it goes up there, then up back around over there, then up here, then up there again, which is definitely more than 10 meters. So it seems better than what it actually says, which, I mean, is fantastic. I won't complain about that. So you're gonna go to plastic out, and you're going to go to plastic in. At a distance of 526 meters. Not enough fuel. Oh. There we go. Okay, let's see what's going to happen. Welcome, Dan, by the way. Good to have you on the stream. The little antennas. They're so cute. Oh. Up we go. You dare chuck me off. You're grounded. I mean, sure. This is where we want to go to, I think, isn't it? Yep. That worked out for us in theory. That's nice. Very nice. All the plastic saved up there as well. So then you're now going to go back, aren't you? That should then empty out. The only issue with the drone ports is that its storage is rather terrible. It has not got much storage. But that's the whole point of it. If it was to have like double the storage, that would be way too much. Wait, is that all you can carry? Is that seriously all you can carry? Might have to have 2 drones. That's pathetic. Is that only 6 stacks? Because the issue is, right, with this thing that we've currently built, we're consuming 600 plastic per minute, which is, oh, I hate fuel. Which is about 3 stacks, right? And the journey takes about 2 minutes, so we should be carrying at least 6 stacks of plastic. Preferably 7 stacks of plastic. So, how much can you carry? If it's more than 7, we're fine. 9. That was definitely not 9 slots, was it? Can I get up there? I've got no fuel left. Let's use this. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is technically 9. Yep. So that's in theory actually okay. Shit. man. That's gone to the wrong place. This has to go down over here. Oh, I've just put plastic in all of my fuel stuff now. That set us back a good half an hour right there. Okay, that's fine. Like, legit, that's a good half an hour just lost. So what I need to do now, I suppose, is come back down to this thing. Disconnect them two. That's actually fine. You're also fine in theory. Are you guys connected down here? You are connected. Okay. So now you're gonna have to continue up to here. And connect that to here. I love your recipe comparison videos. Thank you very much. Saw you streaming. I'm sure this won't distract me from work I'm doing. I'm sure you'll be fine. Yeah, thank you very much though for liking the videos. That's very kind. Okay, so we've now cleared up that plastic nightmare. So we can get rid of this. Oh, that has set us back so long because now all of this is going to be filled up with plastic, isn't it? How can I even get rid of that? The only way I can think of is by literally redoing all of our logistics all over again. Although I can't actually... Oh, wait a minute. No. Where's our plastic gone? Oh, in here. Right, okay. Is it all just gone to this side? Oh yeah, it would have actually done that. Yes, okay. So the good news is, we've only ruined half of our factory. The bad news is we've ruined half of our factory. Oh. So redo that one, redo that, redo that, redo that. Redo that. All of them? That one. That one. That one. So literally every single one of them. Okay, that's fine. We can probably speed run through this though. But yeah, I do try and stream on YouTube once every like couple of days preferably. I used to do daily streams, but I'm trying to pace myself throughout this update. I'm not trying to rush it. It's a good laugh though whenever we go live. Well, I try to have a bit of fun at least. I try not to take things too seriously. Because I could do that, but I feel like I'll just get bored, honestly, if I was to take everything way too seriously. So we take our time, we don't rush through things, and we try and make the best out of the worst case scenarios, like this, for example. If I was to get rid of this, this could save us some time. There we go. Make sure that's filled up there as well. Fantastic. Some in there. And do these last two? Yeah, last two. Three. Yeah, I felt like there was one more there. Yeah, there we go. Makes a bit more sense. You automatically connected? You can't be. I mean, you look it. Okay, I suppose you are. Sure. Okay. Let's see if this is gonna end up working. I hope the answer is yes, honestly. Okay, we're seeing greens here. Everything here should be green. Good. Now add that back, which is great. Get rid of this and get rid of... Oh, come on. Nah, okay, that's fine. Get rid of that one. There we go. Wow, we've already got a bunch of our fuel here. Fantastic. So, what I want to try and do is actually just redesign this very quickly. Do that and do that. Is that all we managed to make there? What? Where's the rest? Not enough canisters. Well, at all? Like, that's it? That's all we managed to make? Okay. What was that in total then? 42. Well, we had hundreds of plastic in there. I suppose what I could actually try and do here is just empty out all the plastic from here. No, incoming. There we go. Why are you stopping? You shouldn't be backed up. Why aren't you making anything? Because you haven't got enough plastic. Okay. 60, 120, 240, 480. And this is a 600, 720 belt per minute, so that should actually be fine. That shouldn't be backing up, which it's not, so that's good. Then you just haven't got enough plastic yet because it's a manifold system. That's completely fine. That's completely fine. So, what I actually want to try and do here is this. You're the output, right? Yes. So, we have to go into logistics, add a smart splitter down here. Although in theory, you actually have to do it on this side. So you're always going to get fueled before that. But I suppose our smart splitter actually has to be here. Add you in like so. Then what we're going to do is make sure that this is going to be for everything. Actually, that will be for any, this will be for our overflow. That'll make a bit more sense. I want to try and prioritize this drone port. I'd then like to go out from here. We will then continue around here. So we get roughly to here. Get rid of that very temporarily. Very temporarily. And select you. Bring you down to about... There should be good. Add that in there, obviously. That might be a bit too low, though. I feel like that's definitely too low. Right? Yep, okay. So one higher than that. too high now, isn't it? Sure. Yeah, we can make this work. I don't know why it's going down then up. Why is it doing that? Oh dear. One, two, like that. Okay. Sure. Make sure this is all connected, which now should mean that the drone, which is hopefully here, yes, will get enough fuel to then go there and back. Yep, off it goes already. Fantastic. That'll then give us all of our plastic. Great. What we have to do next now is this. Connect you around here. Have to go up. And around here. And down. And straight. Fantastic. So now that's all of our packaged fuel sorted out. I do kind of want to put you into a storage container and then sink you, but as of right now, I'm just going to leave that there. We'll try and find some room for it later on, but I'm fine with the way it is as of right now. I would now like to start building our turbo fuel area. Because now in theory, this should all be working completely fine. The only potential problem is that we now have to rely on all of our plastic coming into here. And to make our plastic, we need polymer resin. But we can't actually make polymer resin until we have everything here actually flowing properly. And we can't do that until we build our generators, which won't be done for quite a long time. Which is a bit of a shame. Regardless, we now need our 1,600 fuel per minute. It's actually 1,575. I'd rather have more than what I need going into there necessarily. Should make things a bit easier. Yeah. So, 400, 800, 1,150. That's 300. 50. 1,500. It's a bit annoying. But if I was to have 4 of these, so 1, 2, 3, 4, that's then 1,600, which is actually fine. Okay, that's what we'll do then. We'll go 1, 2. Continue that all the way around to there. Doing the package of items? Yes. This can go, I think, as well. Actually, do I want to get rid of this? I think I want to make it into a separate building, but not necessarily get rid of it. So I'll keep these 2 in here, and we'll do this. And again, we are going to be needing 70 refineries here in total. 70. Which is quite a lot for me. Why are you going up there? Straight, please. Please, just thank you. The ADA presentation started. I've never actually seen that presentation. One day, if I ever get to that stage. Get rid of that, I suppose, whilst we're here. That's going to be all 4 of them that we actually need. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Like that. Every time you do a phase... Oh, that one. Right. I thought it was like something special at the very end. I'm sure there will be. Okay. Compact... Oh, I just realized compact core. So currently, our compact core is actually coming in from that train station over there. And it's flowing into this place. So what I can actually try and do... Okay, this might be... I still haven't even finished building this train station, by the way. Because again, at the minute, I'm not really interested in... Oh, game lag. In customization, I just want this place to function. That's it. As long as this place functions, I'm fine with it. As of right now, it is. It is different, yeah. I thought it would be. So, compact core. You're going to come all the way around to there. And then you'll come to... this. You'll then go in the... on top of this, maybe? I don't know. Because you can't really come off to the sides. What I can do is actually have the compact core go underneath this thing if I really, really wanted to. And I suppose we could make it look nice. I don't think that would look nice. It's launching now. Oh yes, let's go. Add that to there. You're then going to come round... I suppose you can actually fit there. There's no point squeezing it in when I've got a bunch of room around here, right? We'll do that. We're actually out of concrete. Damn. Okay, I've got to try and get some more in a minute. As of right now, though, that's not really like a major concern. There we go. Why are you built on it? Oh, okay. Okay, why is that? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I have no idea why that's built on a different level. It's fine. Add that to here. And we'll continue going round here then, shall we? Autosave completed, thank you very much. It's very kind, wow. Okay, that's a bit too close, that's a shame. I swear it goes down that. No, it can't do. That must just be my eyes. Launch is done. Let's go. Oh. So I want this to come up to about, well, I suppose there, right? But at the same time, also not there. There's nothing wrong with it being there, though, to be fair. Oh, I knew it was going to do that. Okay, this will be fun, I think. You saved humanity. Nice. I mean, someone had to. That. Lovely. And then select this floor here, to be fair. Although, does that clip in through the wall? It shouldn't do. No, it's fine. So you'll then come round to about here. This will then have to go. And continue to here. Go one further. Get rid of that, I suppose. Or actually, get rid of this. And then you'll have to travel underneath here. Literally through the sewers of our factory. That's part of the experience. And that's the very first thing that actually has to change, is that you come down to here. Then you do this. There we go. It's quite underwhelming. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know anything about the end of the game. I'm trying not to get any spoilers for it. Why? How? Oh, yeah, I know, yeah, okay, that's fine. Makes sense. Okay, so you'll then come to here. And this will work. Wow. Then go straight underneath here. We are literally in the sewers right now. Why did I build a sewage system? It wasn't my intention. The question is, where the hell am I actually going to go with this thing? Because I can't just cut across like that, can I? No. You're still delivering plastic. Although you probably haven't got that much plastic left, which is a bit of a shame. We've got no liquids being produced except for a tiny bit of fuel over there. That's it. If I was to bring you to over here, I could make that work. Although I feel like a bridge here could be a bit better, maybe? Right here. If I was to do that, though, maybe a bit further back, in fact. So then it would come down to here. But then immediately have to go over everything. So I probably don't want it there. The best part about building it over to where those purple pipes already are is that it kind of makes sense for it to be somewhere near there. That's about it. If you click launch, there is a spaceship that flies away. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want too much spoilers for it though, please. Trying to save that moment for myself if we can. Plastic here as well, why not? So if I was to add this thing in here, it'd have to be like right in the middle. In fact, it could probably even go underneath all of this. And if I was to do that... Yeah, we can make this work. It'll look a bit weird, but I think it'll be okay. Just look a bit strange. So, oh, that's not what I pressed. There we go. So, okay. You're going to come out to here. The middle of this thing, where you're technically hidden underneath all of this, which is the main reason as to why I wanted to build that thing there. Because it is generally hidden rather well. You'll then continue to there. Don't go up. You'll then go probably around here, I'd say. Ah. Yeah, sure. This looks so weird. I think what I'll do is I'll get rid of that. I'll then add in like a half foundation. Yeah, we'll do this. Then we do this. Sure. Right there. What's it doing? There we go. Okay. Right, okay, we've done that now. That's good. Took a bit longer than what I was expecting, but it's alright. Then bring that round over there. Fantastic. So that's like the complicated bit sorted out. Now all I've got to try and do is fill this in first of all. And just connect this. I've got to watch out because the foundation ends somewhere near here. There it is. Do not close the space elevator whilst launching because you'll have to redo all the parts. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'll try not to. Where's the foundation gone underneath here? Nice. Ooh, that was close. Okay, we're almost there now, I think. Oh. Can't even place this down. Fantastic. Okay. That's okay as well. I'll extend you out to about there. And grab that one and bring it back. And that should be all of our compact core now going to there. But that was definitely one thing that I didn't quite know what I was going to do with. But now that we planned it out, it should be a lot easier. Which is great. And there shouldn't be anything else travelling down here. At least I don't think there should be. There goes the compact core, fantastic. Okay. The next part now is to get rid of that, first of all. And all that. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Then we'll probably end up painting this, because it has to be correct. There we go. If it's not correct, I will cry. Unfortunately. Now, you've all stopped. I'm guessing that's because there's too much packaged fuel inside of all these. There is. Okay, that's not really a problem, if I'm honest, though. That's completely full up. That's great. Is there even any more plastic coming into this thing? I very much doubt it, right? Sure there's nothing in here. Let's just wait, so let's give it a minute. That's the reason why I got all that plastic in my inventory, was to add it to this thing. Let's see. No. Okay, that's just wasting fuel at this point, though, isn't it? There's no point in doing that. Let's just add all of this stuff to our inventory. Get rid of that and that as well. Fantastic. Then get rid of this. Steel pipes. We can probably add a few steel pipes into here. In fact, all of them. Damn. That can definitely get added. This can definitely get added. And the canisters will just save there for now. Okay. All these canisters are starting to build up. That's good. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Did I make a turbo fuel blueprint? I did. Did I finish it though? Because I remember I started the blueprints. I don't know if I actually ended up finishing it. I guess we're going to find out now. Clear that. That's completely fine. Bear in mind, we have to use 70 of these things, by the way. So you're taking in 20 fuel each. That's actually really smart. Damn. Did I use my brain cells for this? What the hell? Why? Ugh. Brain cells? What even is that? And you're only using 13.3 compact core. What? But I'm making 1,000 compact core, aren't I? So that's probably our first problem. As of right now, I've only got one conveyor belt coming out of here that's producing compact core. But I'm making 1,050 or something, aren't I? So I have to have 2 conveyor belts. I've only got 1. So surely that has to be changed ASAP. Yeah. Let me very quickly check this. Yeah, we are making 1,050 compact core per minute, so I need 2 conveyor belts for that. Okay. That's fine. It's a little bit more work, but it's alright. Did I make an entrance for this thing? I swear I did, didn't I? I did, yeah. Let's hand it. So this has to be completely redesigned, essentially. But we can try and make it look good. It might take a minute because... Oh, man. I know what to do. It might not look pretty, but it will work. I have to do this. That will indeed work, yep. And get rid of all this. Knew it was going to do that. I knew it. Okay, so we do this. To go up by a little bit further. Okay, that's it. I think, isn't it? So, okay, why is that not the same level? Jesus Christ. Why is, like, nothing in this area just, like, level? Regardless, this is where it's going to come out from. Then have to go up here. I can't do right there. I should be able to do right here though. No. Now it should be able to work. There. That's the perfect height that I needed. Fantastic. The only problem now is that it's not actually on the right level as anything else. Yeah, Jason, it's always a massive pain because like I built this area to perfectly fit everything that I needed, but now because I need more than what I thought I needed, it then just messes everything up a little bit. Always a bit of a pain. What I can do though is this. I can then bring this down to about there and have this come underneath here. And get rid of that. So that's now that sorted. And same thing here. Nice. Great. We've done so many rebuilds because of logistics, yeah. It can be very annoying logistics. Definitely. Yeah. So that has to go now as well. This then continues further around here. How far back are we going? So what my plan is here, this is a relatively simple plan for what we're trying to do at least. Come up here. And down to here. Right there. I think that's what I want to try and do. Because now that will be the same level, but the question is, if I bring it down to there, would that be a bit easier? Like, it could be. Yep. Welcome, Killer. Hope that you're doing good. Welcome to the live stream. I have made my webcam a bit smaller, by the way, since my last few streams. I think it just looks better like that. I don't really want my face taking up like 95% of the screen. It was a distraction to me at least. I didn't like it. So if we do this. Oh, of course you're going to be a bit weird. Of course. Have a nice few days off. Yeah, it was alright. It was only, I think, 2 days off. I was live on Twitch on Monday or Tuesday. Yeah. It was a relatively short break, but it was still fun though. It was still needed. Like I was explaining earlier on today, if I was to play Satisfactory every single day, I would probably end up losing my mind. And then I would end up not enjoying it. And I don't really want to be in that stage, because as of right now, I am really enjoying the game. Okay, so the next thing that we then have to try and do is this. There we go. Fantastic. That wasn't a pain. I think everything's now sorted out, right? Well, from this part, at least. This is just the start of it. Now I've got that thing running underneath there, which you can't even see, which is kind of the whole point. And I'll probably end up not doing that. I prefer the way it looks if I just do this. And the good part is, it should be coming out of our train station already split like 50-50. So because we're making 1050 compact core, it should come out of the station at 525 each. Hopefully. I don't see the reason why it shouldn't, at least. Then you're then going to come over here. And how am I going to sort this out? I suppose now I have to come back up here and change this very slightly. Let's just stop. How does this select the foundation, like, miles away from me? Oh well. Welcome, Dunking Ducks. Am I using the default TURBOFUEL recipe or the alternate? I believe it's the default. Yeah, this one. And the reason as to why I'm doing that is because I'll be making rocket fuel later on. And the rocket fuel actually gives you compact coal as a byproduct. Which means that eventually I'll be able to recycle a bunch of my compact coal back into my TURBOFUEL, which then saves you on coal and it saves you on sulfur. And obviously, like, logistics, power, time, all that sort of stuff. So that's the main reason why I'm using those two recipes. You then have to, unfortunately, go, just for now. Sometimes I wish there was a way just to turn off conveyor belts. I know that will never happen, but it would just be quite nice one day to have that feature. So, you're gonna be here. Have to do... That's... Right, is it? No, you're actually the closest one. There. Yeah. Sure. Do the same thing here. Now... Temporarily, I'm just gonna get rid of this. Just so I don't have to constantly deal with being blown away that. At the bottom of the... Oh. The bottom of the thicker belts, like Mark IV and above, don't have the hitboxes. Oh, yeah. I've noticed that. It's very annoying. I don't know why, though. Get rid of that for now. Then we'll get rid of this. Okay. So. You're going to continue directly over this thing. And that's kind of what I actually wanted. Just to have it like that. Let me try and see something here. Yeah, can I just build you like straight on top of there? So, and that should be good enough, right? It looks fine. So if I do this, just to make it a bit lower, right? That's the plan, at least. Build you back here. to around about there. That looks fine now. Try and line you two up. Now the next part. Here. Bring you from there up to here. That looks completely natural. That looks great. Same thing with you now. Line you two up together. There. What are we saying? There. Press the nudge button. Okay, that looks better. Good, okay. Now, I would like you to be as straight as possible. The only issue is because you're not actually snapped to a foundation, you also won't snap to being straight either, which is a bit annoying. There we go. More viewers on Twitch. Oh, nice. I don't really pay attention to my, like, the viewer count. Because it's one of those things where even if I have one person watching or 1,000, my stream's going to be the exact same. If I'm honest. Still just mid-quality live streams. It's good fun, though. I'm enjoying them. Yeah, thank you to everyone that is watching. We are still trying to get affiliated on Twitch, but we're not really trying to rush it, though. If it happens, it happens. So you're going to go out to about there. I like that. You are then going to do the exact same, coming out to about here. We then kind of have to get rid of this now. Not necessarily the floor. The floor can stay. The floor did nothing wrong. It was me. My lack of calculations. I'm to blame. Stackable conveyor belts are the same height as the regular nudged... I think it is, yeah. It's that. I believe, right? Yeah. The only problem is there's slightly different levels. This goes down a little bit. This is too low. Okay, we'll then bring you to... Why are you bending round like that? Please. Why are you That's... There we go. Okay, that looks completely fine now. Fantastic. That only took about 17 hours to do. I've aged about 10 years, but it's okay. We've done it now. Then extend you to about... Honestly, there. It's kind of fine. Go back into architecture, then replace that with the glass frame. Brilliant. Then zone that out. Zone it out, bruh. Sorry, my city skylines mind's just turned down there. We're gonna zone some commercial along this area. Maybe a bit of a like residential over there. Oh dear. I was actually thinking of doing like some sort of like cyberpunk type builds, but I don't know how you even... I'm not that creative to do that. I was thinking about doing it, then I realized, no, you're not actually good at this game. Relax. Leave that to the professionals. I still think it could be kind of fun. I don't know how I would design it, though. You then come down there. Then line these two up together. Lovely. Dude, wait, what? What does that even mean? Okay. This is fine. Okay, sure. You win. You fried my brain cells. My last remaining 3 brain cells are gone now because of that. Then I have to try and continue this around here again. And because we already know where we're going, this next step shouldn't be that bad. Just to retrace our footsteps. Okay then. Yeah, the support must be a bit wonky. Yeah. That's the only thing I would even guess it could even be. Slightly wonky support. Almost there now. I'm actually quite happy I ended up building this thing. This like flood bank looking thing. Definitely ended up working out quite nicely. Okay, we then have to get rid of this. I actually can't go underneath there? Okay, fair enough. I was hoping I might be able to. So you're then going to connect to here. Oh, this is going to be kind of annoying actually. Right. I've got a solution to this. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to extend this back over there. I'm then going to select a wall. I'm going to build a wall. It'll be fantastic. Best wall you've ever seen. Just like this. Okay, the next step is to have an emotional breakdown. And then after that, what we then have to try and do is build this thing here. Grab this wall here. And that wall there. So far, so good. Then what we have to try and do is re-grab... No. You. No, you. Thank you. Yes. That was close. And bring this over to here. And up to there. Please. What are you even snapping onto? What are you doing? Thank you. I wasn't angry there. I was just disappointed. It looks so weird. Can I make this look any nicer? Probably, yeah. How? So, what I could actually try and do... No. The thing is, that looks fine. Just this side looks a bit weird. If I was to have you just come up vertically from... Did I just get rid of the foundation there? Oh, joking. Would that work? I mean, that would actually work there, to be fair. So I think I'd end up just doing this. I know it doesn't look remarkably neat, but at the same time, though, it is just a logistics flaw. It's not necessarily supposed to be extremely neat. Especially considering we're not really going to be down here that much at all. All those 600 pipes for... Oh, no. It's, 425 heavy ore residue each. I don't know why that's black. The reason as to why they are not all 600 each is purely because I don't trust it. I just do not trust the pipes in this game. So I never... Well, I try not to have any 600s pipes in my world. Almost every single pipe I have is currently under 450. Okay, you gotta continue out there a little bit. And then for now, I'll just leave them there. Because I want to focus a bit more on this thing. Which is kind of what I wanted to try to do today anyway. Just taking us 2.5 hours to actually get here. So you're all making that. I mean, what even is that? $50. Oh, okay, so you're making 50 turbo fuel each. That's... Wow. The maths here is actually really good. It's a bit weird, like 88.8853%, but it works. It ends up working. So 20 fuel divided by 400. 20. So I've got to try and fit 20 refineries in a row for one of our... Yeah. I think... Okay, yeah. Then I have to have 4 rows of that. So can I fit this in here? This seems like a relatively big area. So I kind of hope I can fit it in here. I believe that's about 25 foundations. Because 4 refineries can fit on 5 foundations. That's a lot of Fs. 4 refineries can fit on 5 foundations. I need 20. So 5 times 5, 25. So are you 25? Oh, you're probably not 25, are you? Oh, 19. You are. That is 25 as of right there. Wow, okay. That is absolutely perfect. The only problem is I can't really do my decoration around here. Which is not really the end of the world. It's a bit unfortunate. In fact, what would I even do here? Because that's the very end, isn't it? Then this would then have to continue over there. You would then have to go. So would you. That for now can stay. You can then go. Then what I'll do is grab this. Where did that go? What? Oh, sometimes this game does, like, low-key piss me off. I like it, but I mean, to be fair, every single game does slightly piss me off in one way or another. If I press this, then press E, then do that, there we go. Great. Bring you back by 3. Why aren't... Okay, good. Oh, I was about to cry that. No, it's not that deep. And the reason, in case you're wondering why I'm building like this, the edge of the world is literally right here. So even though it looks like I've got tons of room to build, I do not. The edge of the planet is right there. So yeah. That's the reason why why it looks like I'm squishing myself into this corner. I generally cannot build any further back. And it goes in a diagonal line, you can just about see it there. The way that I've managed to avoid everything. Okay, theory, I've actually got to get rid of you in a way. So you're gonna come out by 1 more, isn't it? on, just work. I know you just want to function properly. There we go. No. Right, am I? I am down here. In the very, very bottom right of the map. And the reason why I'm building down here is because it's just easy. Nothing's in your way, it's just fun. Okay. So I can build this here. Then I have to get rid of that end piece, looks like. Down. Oh. What if I do this? Nope. Okay, then the next thing we can try and do is essentially die, which is fantastic. Always good fun. Except not really. Because the thing about dying is that you're dead. Nope. Okay, I'll put that there just for now. So I do actually want you to be one further off in this direction. Although, do I, actually? Because I want these to be lined up. We're building in the very northeast. Yeah. The biggest open expanse of water in the game. Yeah, it's pretty good. Well, the northwest, at least, is the best. Somewhere next to the rocky desert, right? That's, in theory, the best place to build. So this has to be there. Oh, right. Okay, so I've actually got to move this quite far out in this direction. Can't actually nudge it far enough. I really hate the nudging limit in this game. There's so many things I love about this game, but so many things I despise about it. Oh well. I'll just put like a road barrier on the death place. Oh, I do, yeah. That's why I've got this thing right here. This is the edge of the world, essentially. I've got to redo all of that. What? Miles away from that. So all this has to go. Kind of annoying, but it has to be done. In fact, what might be a bit easier if I was to do this? So get rid of that. Get rid of this just for a minute. And get rid of that just for a minute as well. If I place down one of these things just normally into here. And if I place down a corner, that should be it, right? Right? No, I think it has to go up by one more, which is okay. So close. But then yeah, that would then be fine. The only problem now is, as I say, it's got to go one further in that direction. Which is relatively, well, I say simple, it's annoying to do, but again, because of the stupid nudging limits, there's nothing else we can really do about that. There. Okay. Then go back into blueprints, then select this one again, and plop that down in there. What I then have to try and do is then get this, place that down in there, and turn this to be like that. Okay. Welcome, Arnold. Hope that you're well. Good afternoon. You're doing turbo fuel, yes. Rocket fuel is definitely the next part of the plan. But what I'm trying to do is get everything here done. And then with my nitrogen over here, I'm then going to send all my nitrogen from down there up to this part of the world. Also gather some more nitrogen from over there, where I'll then be making my rocket fuel over here. Then my turbo fuel down here, I'm then going to probably end up turning this into being some sort of like turbo diamond place. Because we've got a bunch of coal over there as well, so I can very easily just get a train, then just bring that down to there relatively simply. I think that's what I want to do there. But for the rest of my fuel though, I don't know what I'll be doing with it. Because I've got so much down here. I know that I can actually combine my fuel with like plastic or rubber to then create more plastic or rubber. That's a pretty good idea. Welcome Captain Shakespeare. Hope that you're well. What is the distance getting you? Oh, nothing. It's just the edge of the world. As you can see, I've got some sort of like man-made world border thing here. If I cross that, I die essentially, which is really annoying because there's so much room out here I would love to try and utilize, but because of how small the world border is down here, it just cuts off half the map, which is just annoying to play with. Also, the sound of it is more annoying than anything. Yeah. I wish it wasn't the case, but there we go. So that's almost perfect there. And then get rid of this, get that. Makes sense? Yeah. It's a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. So then you are fine there. Great. Satisfactory modular to do all your planning. That's fantastic as well. Yeah, Satisfactory calculator is pretty good. I don't use it personally. I like to try and do all my working out by hand, which is fun, but also a bit risky, because if you do one thing wrong, one equation wrong, then you're kind of screwed. I do prefer doing that, though. Okay, great. So, that's that part now done. Gonna hook these up together. And then finally, do this. Great, so that's our border there. We can fit in all of our... Well, hopefully I've done the calculations right, and we can fit in all of our refineries in here. Imagine after all that, it's just wrong. Oh, that would just break me. No, we should be fine. I will double check, and this should be 25 wide. If it's like 24, yeah, in. Okay, good. Just making sure. Done the math tonight. You start your rocket fuel power plant north using 1,800 crude oil, and the math said I should get... Wow. Is that 240,000 megawatts using 960 bloody fuel generators? That's the crazy thing, right? Is you've actually made fuel generators better since pre 1.0, and we still end up using hundreds, if not over 1,000 fuel generators for some of our projects. It's insane. It really is. Okay, so you're going to be for our turbo fuel, aren't you? Might as well connect all you guys. Oh, I already have. Okay, fair enough. Why is that there? Please heal. No, it's okay. I'm not going to be going to that side of the map ever again. Well, I probably will. I'm not planning to. Paint it. Actually, no. You're actually the fuel coming in, so you technically do have to be orange. And the other side's then going to be red. Same with you lot over here as well. Same with that, and same with this. Okay. Can I add a logistics floor underneath there? I think I might be able to. Let's try, shall we? Oh, do I even need one? I kind of don't need one for this, do I? No. And you guys are all connected to your power, right? Yes, you are. And you're all hooked up to here? Yes, you are. Okay, fantastic. So I think that's our fuel part of the refinery is done. Now we need our compact core, which will be coming in from this side. So very simply, all we have to try and do is go down to our splitter. It's used down right there. Then continue you back. So. You're only dealing with about 13 compact core per minute there, which is actually pretty good. Make things a bit easier there if we just get rid of that for now. Same with this. I'll do that here as well. Have to paint that, obviously. Great. No plans to stack fuel generators? I will be, yes. Yeah. Just double check. You guys are selected the pipes. Fantastic. Right. So fuel and compact core will both be coming in from there. The final thing I'll then do is add this to here. Just so when I'm placing down the blueprint, I know what the correct way is for this. I've made that mistake a few times. And the only thing coming out of here is our turbo fuel. Okay. Right. This should be a fairly simple connection. Famous last words. And this is going to end up looking very similar to what we did over there, except we used way more refineries over there than what we'll be using over here. That was to make our heavy oil residue. Connect that all together, fantastic. Then change you guys to carbon steel, because you look nice like that. And change you to red. Okay. Now I think that's pretty much everything done. The only other thing I then sometimes do is add a conveyor wall entrance here, but I'm not going to bother with this one because you just don't see it. There's literally no point in doing it. This thing. Because you see it from here, right? But you can barely even notice it. There's literally no point in me doing that. None. I will stick to this though, because it'll end up looking a bit nicer. There we go. Will you just sink the polymer byproduct it makes from the heavy oil residue? What I've done is the polymer resin that we're getting from the heavy oil residue, it then goes over to this building over there, which you can just about see there in the background. With that yellow light. Goes over there. That then makes all of our polymer resin combining with water to make our plastic. The plastic then goes up to that drone port right there at the very top, and that then comes over here. Our plastic then comes down into our constructors, where it then makes our canisters. The canisters then go into our packages, where we then package some of our fuel, and then all of this fuel then will be used for our drones to be transporting wherever, essentially. That way I just use the plastic for something. I could have just sunk it. I could have made my life 10 times easier and just sunk it. What I do in this series is I try and purposely challenge myself. That often means doing stupid things. But oh well. It is what it is. And do I need that there? I don't see why I would actually need this, sir. Yeah. Your autism itch. Yeah, it can be amazing and also just pain sometimes. but it can be very good. So refinery, fuel, turbo. Yeah, okay. And we're dealing with, how much fuel? Was it like 20 each? So it's 80 fuel per minute. And that's then creating 50 turbo fuel. I think that's correct. I will have a quick double check here though. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8. Then yeah. 6 times by 4, or 6.6 times by 4 plus 40 is 50, right? No, it can't be. It's not. I don't know why I thought that was 50. That's a very weird amount. 66.8 turbo fuel. And then our fuel generators, which is... yeah. Can burn 7.5. So we have to do 66.8 divided by 7.5. This is not going to go into each other, is it? Roughly 9. So this... wait, you're telling me that this makes enough power for 9 fuel generators? Wow, that's a lot. Ooh, okay. So final number was 66.8. Fantastic. Now the question is, if I go into my blueprints, has that just saved 3 different blueprints there? It has, hasn't it? That's annoying, but this is the one that I actually do need. So... this one can go. Just delete it. Yep. Then this one can then go. Yep. And this one can stay. Okay. Seems simple enough. I'm sure I'll try and find a way to, like, royally mess this up, as I so often do. But I think we should be fine. But not fine, I've already messed up. Because the issue now, right, is that... okay, wait. Let me just show you what I mean. And we'll try and spot the problem together. Sounds like a game show. Can you try and spot the problem? Yes, because it's one of my builds. There's always a problem in one of my builds. So, like this. The only solution I've got to this is that this has to be built down a bit, which is actually completely fine. Why? Oh, there we go. Okay. That's okay. So if I was to do... ooh. That's... let's see. Probably move that a bit further along so it's not, like, inside of me. There. Okay. I like that. Great. So that will then continue all the way along over there. Fantastic, pat on the back, everyone's happy, everyone's smiling. And then what I can do here, I believe I've got a blueprint that should fit this completely fine. Yes. Great. And then what we can then do is grab that. This. What are you doing? Place it in again. Yeah. Okay. That looks fine. How many rows of this is it that we need? Is it 4? And it takes up about 1, 2, 3, about 4 foundations each. So in total we need 8 more foundations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to come up to about here, plus the path at the very end will go 9. And the rest of this can all now be generators, including everything back over there. That will then continue off in that direction as well. Okay. And logistically, let's see how this is going to end up working out, shall we? Ah. Gosh darn it. Okay, you have to go. 2 balls down? Yes. Are they making extra generators for the leftover rocket fuel compact core? Not as of right now, no. Because I'm not making my rocket fuel here. I'm making it up here. This is just like my starter turbo fuel area. So as of right now, I'm not doing that. But eventually up here, yes, I will be. So this isn't the same height. I knew that was going to happen. That's not a problem. We knew that was going to occur. You can then continue that down over there. And then continue that wall over there as well. You could honestly then just do this. Although, wait, what about this one? That's the turbo fuel going out. But you're going to go that direction. And we are making 6, let's just say 20, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. 80 per one. 400, right? Yeah. Which, the good news here is that we can have 4 individual rows of turbo fuel, and we don't have to worry about it having like too much turbo fuel and backing up and having to add separate pipes along here. That's completely fine. That can all just go like 1 row there, 1 row from those refineries, and 1 row from the other 2 rows of refineries there. Another problem that we actually are going to run into is with our fuel. No, it's not. No, fuel's actually completely fine. Everything's completely fine. Because with our compact core, we've got 2 conveyor belts worth of compact core coming in from about here, let's say. So all I have to do is get one of the conveyor belts, split it 50-50, that will cover them 2. Get the other conveyor belt, and split it again 50-50, that will then cover them 2. So the maths here is actually completely fine. Can't be right. I have not just done a... Yeah. Yeah, the maths... Okay. Wow. It's only taken me 2,000 hours of Satisfactory to actually know how you play the game properly. Let's freaking go, chat. I'm not even joking. 2,000 hours on this. It's been a fun 2,000 hours, though, if I'm honest. It's been a good laugh. Ooh, I kind of wish these lined up, but they don't. I think I'll do this, though. And do a bit of that. Beautiful. Because in the title of this stream, I did say that we are making turbo fuel today. And I did do power. Oh yeah, I actually did do power. But because we're running out of time, and I do actually want to make some turbo fuel today, otherwise I'll be like falsifying my title, and I don't really want to be doing that. Let's just very quickly do this. I won't connect these 2 together just yet, but of course eventually I will be. Sounds like the future him problem. Oh, exactly, that's a future me problem. That's okay. I don't care about that. So, rid of this just for now. Grab that to here. And grab that over there as well. Okay. You are then going to continue around to where? I suppose you actually can go up here, right? Yeah, that's kind of fine. I think that's what I'll do with these four. At least with these two. Is I'll force you to go up. Because all these other pipes here have also got fluids coming out of them. So it'll be a lot easier just to do this than save the rest of these just to go straight to their respective generators. So you two are fine there. And here's where you... Actually, no, you're not. No, you do have to actually go. And get rid of this. Then we'll force you to go up like that. Probably will have to get... Oh, wait a minute. Some pumps along here as well. I don't think I'd actually have to do that, but I'd rather I do that though. Just in case. Where is it? Logistics? It is logistics, yeah. I should only need a Mark 1 for this. I'm going to place you down like this. The reason why I rotate it is because I'm not a massive fan of these actual pumps themselves. That's facing the wrong way. Of course you are. Further away it looks like this. Okay. You will then connect to where? Like, actually where? Am I, like, blind or something? Okay, there's power over there. That's what I'll do. I'll run you across this thing. I feel like that makes an ounce of sense, which is not too bad. War between you and your future self? Essentially, yes. And then guaranteed me in, like, a month will be thinking about this moment and going, why the hell did I do that? Memes, that's why. I did it for the culture. Whatever that's supposed to mean. For the memes. Okay, so you actually have to go up straight away. Which is going to look pretty dreadful. Unless I was to put you two underneath there. Would I want to do that, though? No, not really. Unless you two then curved around and went over here somewhere, but I don't want to do that either. There's not much room here is what I'm trying to say. I need this. Where is that even pointing? There? I don't like the way that looks, but I don't see another option for us, though. I don't see another option. I mean, this will end up looking completely fine, by the way, after here. Put it under stackable pipeline supports. Oh, that's what I'll be doing for these pipes. Yeah. Oh. I selected foundations, apparently. Okay. There we go. So you will then come out to about there. That's actually completely fine. 1, 2. There we go. So that's now carrying all the fuel into here. You're actually connected to the power grid. And the only thing you need is compact core. Okay. From which our core will be entering from somewhere. Over the rainbow, way up high. And by the way, you can get filled in now. Where would it make sense for it to enter from? I suppose here, right? Because you're going to continue somewhere. I don't even know where yet, but for now, that's... It's going to go into an awesome sink, I would say. Where would that awesome sink even be? I haven't even got room for it. I'll find room. Yeah, regardless, as of right now, this all has to be sunk. So, I suppose temporarily we can place down a couple awesome sinks up here. But that won't really look great. I'm sure I can make it look a bit nicer, because... If this is going to come up to here, I've actually technically got 2 foundations worth of room to use here. I can definitely fit in some awesome sinks in there and make it look decent as well. That will then come up to here. So that would be 1, 2. Then this path will be there? No. Wait. I'm going to try and find the solution to this problem. 1, 2. So you'll go down there. You'll then go down here. Then do 1, 2. Where the compact cord then comes onto here. Okay. We can make that work. I'm not ending the stream until I make at least just 1 turbo fuel. Just so I can say that the title is not false. Because I did actually want to try and do a bit more progress today. But then we ran into some issues. I had to overcome those issues first. I always hate when it does that. They should definitely add a Control Z into the game. Like, when you place down something that you don't want to be there, you can just press Control Z and it goes away. Or Z, Control Z. There's probably going to be a mod for that, so I might have to get that. And the only reason why I need that mod is because I make so many mistakes. Might do a video talking about like the best mods in Satisfactory. Because even though I don't really use mods, there's some very good ones out there. Welcome Shay, hope that you're doing good. With the turbo fuel, it's taking in 19.99 and it's getting a number of 20 a thing. I can't change that, I don't think. I can't make it 20 per minute. Unless I somehow do that. Maybe we can, if I... That didn't change it. Oh, there we go. So that's taking in 20 fuel per minute. That's also taking in 20 fuel per minute. That's also taking in 20 fuel per minute. So is that. So is that. Well, I could go with that in theory. Which will then make it 20 fuel per minute. I could always change that later on if I need to, because even though it is just like, what, 0.0001% difference, it could, you know, ruin a power grid, so maybe I do have to change that. But thank you for letting me know, Shay. Very kind of you. Hope that you're doing good today as well, by the way. Welcome to the stream. We'll add you there, and we'll add you here. And then very quickly, just for today, because I'm relatively excited just to say that we've finally made turbo fuel, I want this to come to here. This will then connect into there. And in theory now, we should be making turbo fuel. Oh, no way. Isn't it beautiful as the smoke goes into my face? Make it. Make it. It's so slow. Oh my days, that's so slow to make. Wow. We did it, Joe. Wow. We've done it, chat. It's taken us about 3 weeks. In fact, let me just respawn very quickly. We'll then use our Hypertube calendar to try and show you guys the progress that we've made so far on this area. Because again, we haven't even placed down our generators yet. We've barely even started to make any sort of turbo fuel. So we've still got a lot more progress left to do in this area. And we've still got some more drone ports left to place in. A bunch of shenanigans. That was almost the wrong Hypertube. But this is what we've done so far in this area. Oh, dearie me. It's a very weird pattern, but again, that's the world border. The reason why I'm building at such a weird angle is because I can't really do much about the world border. And of course, we've also got our factory over there, which you can barely even see through the smoke. In fact, you can't because it's being blocked by... Oh, Mercersphere! Look at that. Mercersphere right there. Oh, I'm about to fall to my death. That's okay. Yeah, this has definitely been one hell of a project. I'm enjoying it so far, though. I mean, hopefully we can get this thing finished within the next couple of years. So that's... that's our plan. But thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in today. Yeah, it was a fun stream today. Lots of support as well over on YouTube and on Twitch. So thank you very much for that one, guys. We had 10 likes on the YouTube stream. That is awesome. Thank you very, very much. On Twitch, again, we had a new follower as well. So thank you very much for that follow. That's extremely kind. But thank you very much for tuning in. I hope to see you guys again on my next live stream, which hopefully will be tomorrow. What day is it tomorrow? Friday. Yeah, should be tomorrow, hopefully. Must get the Mercersphere? I will. I would actually do a stream where I go out exploring for some more Mercerspheres and Somersloop. Most importantly, Somersloops. Because I want to try and make as many of those power augmenters as I can. And as of right now, I've only got one. And I've barely had enough Somersloop to even do that. Because I'm using the rest of them on, like, space elevator parts and things like that. So I definitely have to sort that out. Regardless, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Have an amazing rest of your day. Hopefully see you all tomorrow. And there should be a video coming out on Saturday or Sunday. And that will be a video talking a bit more about logistics flaws and the reason why you might want to use them and the reason as to why I quit from my starter factory. But thank you very much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day and I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Godspeed.